What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing a full grand challenge going from 0 to 12 wins, and I'm going to be using the best Golem deck in the game right now. So you guys really enjoyed the video I made 2 weeks ago where I played the full grand challenge with Logbait, so I decided to do one with Golem because I think Golem is a little bit easier to play than some decks. It still takes some skill, of course, but it's probably the type of deck where you guys have a pretty high chance of it being one where you win your first grand challenge with it. Golden Knight Tornado combination is very, very good because you can pull units close to the tower, and then the Tornado, clumps it all together so the Golden Knight can dash on everything. If you don't have the Golden Knight unlocked and you want to play this deck on ladder or something, you probably could just use Dark Prince instead, but for the grand challenges, you have all the champions unlocked. So before we do head in the first game, if you guys would like to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. But yeah, let's go ahead and get in the first game, and I guess you guys can let me know in the comments what decks you guys would like to see me do for the next full grand challenge. I'm probably going to do one of these every couple weeks because you guys really seem to enjoy the the first one, and like I said, those of you who want to see only the later games could probably just skip to the end, so it would be it would be fun. Those of you who want to watch the whole thing can. Those of you who just want to see the final games, you can just do that. I might also just do a YouTube community tab poll, giving like 4 or 5 decks, and you guys can kind of choose from those. Maybe the one that gets the most votes, I'll do the next one on. That's also, I think, another good option. So yeah, maybe I'll do that soon. Okay, this is a very strange deck we're against here in the first game. I don't even know what this is. He has Tornado with the Battle Ram. That's an interesting combination I don't typically see. Okay, so Golden Knight does dash on top of the tower. I'm just going to go Cage here. Usually with this deck, you don't want to Golem until double Elixir. This is a Golem deck where I want to say this is not one where you want to go Golem first play, because it's not one that has like Night Witch or Clone, because that one's a little bit more aggressive. This is more defensive. You can tell because of the Goblin Cage, it's kind of more defense oriented, whereas when it has Night Witch, it's a little bit more offense. So that's why I think this Golem deck, as I mentioned in the intro, it takes a little bit more skill than you'd think. Like, even though Golem is probably slightly easier to play than some decks, you definitely have to know what you're doing. But just a little bit of like practice and patience, you definitely can have a good understanding of how to use it. So this is certainly not going to be easy. I mean, he has P.E.K.K.A. and Tornado, two things that I guess are pretty good against the Golem. So, I mean, even though this is our first match of the Grand Challenge and you might not be playing that well, it's not one that I would say is going to be, like, super easy, but that was, kind of a bad Tornado, so we're going to take advantage of that and just go Golem in the back. Our first Golem push of the game, and I also realized he has a Tesla, too, so this guy has P.E.K.K.A., Tesla, and Tornado. I mean, this guy certainly, I guess, doesn't like playing against Golem, that's for sure, and unfortunately that's what we're running right now, so we're gonna have to try to work our way around his defenses. So this is gonna be a good Lightning. I'm gonna go Barbell here to try to help take care of the P.E.K.K.A., and this is gonna be a nice, counter push coming in here with the Mega Minion and the Baby Drag. It's also weird he has the Knight in the deck, and yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Yep, there we go. We don't even need to cycle back to another Lightning. Just one push, and that's sometimes all it takes with this deck, or Golem decks in general, because, you play good defense at the start, and then when you can build that, like, massive push, with all your support cards, when you can afford it, you're able to break through. And he's laughing. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if he played that well, he definitely should have been able to win, because he had all the defenses he needed. I mean, he had P.E.K.K.A., he had Tesla, and he had the Tornado, but I think he just, didn't play the defense the best he could have, so we're able to break through. Alright, so game number 2 here, and I forgot if I already mentioned this, but I figured it was also a really good time to do this Grand Challenge video because there's currently no global tournament going on, and it's beginning of the season on ladder, so it's not as important, and I'm quite high up on ladder. I just did a video pushing number 1, so I don't really want to play, even though this Golem deck is pretty good on ladder, some people were running it, or a variation very similar to it. I would prefer to run what I was using, the RG deck, unless I tilt, and then I would switch to something else. Okay, so he's gonna go Bowler here. So Bowler Witch, and he Yeah, so it might have something a little off meta here. Obviously, what you'd expect at the first couple games in a Grand Challenge. I mean, Goblin Hut Bowler, something kind of crazy that most people typically don't use. I mean, not a huge surprise. I mean, obviously, it is a surprise whenever you're playing against something crazy, but I mean, just the fact that you're playing it in the first place, usually, you know, what you'd expect. So I'm just going to go Cage here. Okay, he's got Witch. Which we already knew. I don't know how he's going to support it, because he hasn't shown, I guess, what his win condition is yet. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a Graveyard, though, just because, yeah, and right as I say that. So we're going to have to Bar Barrel this, and then maybe play a Baby Dragon. I'd rather not play it. Maybe I should have, because I took a lot of damage, but I was really trying to avoid it if possible, because I wanted to save Elixir, because I think this is a good time to Golem, because he doesn't have his Graveyard and Cycles, so it's a really good time to punish. I think I'm going to do this now, yeah, because, like I said, his Graveyard isn't in rotation. So he just goes Hut. I might go Cage, but maybe a better idea is to actually go Baby Dragon, because I'm pretty sure I can snipe the Goblin Hut without the tower hitting it. Yeah, we can do that, so that was good. That way I don't have to play a Lightning on top of it. I can save some Elixir, and it's actually going to help out against this here. Let's do Golden Knight. I think we could... ooh, nice. That was perfect. I didn't even have to use my Tornado, but like I said it in the intro, you can use your Tornado to pull things together and line it up next to the tower, and then it dashes into everything. That's very good. But sometimes you don't even have to do that, because everything is just neatly, you know, aligned next to everything for you. So that was, yeah, great. Yeah, so that's going to be GG. Weird deck. I mean, the deck isn't, like, really bad or anything. I just wouldn't personally recommend using Goblin Hut. I think it's... You know, truthfully, I think Goblin Hut's one of the worst cards in the game. I don't know if it's the worst, but it's, you know, pretty low in what I'd rank a card, just because there's just so many buildings. Like, why would you use a Goblin Hut over a Tombstone, right? Like, he's using the Skeleton King, so... You know, you obviously want to use something that gives the Skeleton King value, so you wouldn't want to use, like, a Tesla or an Inferno, I guess, but what's stopping you from just using, like, a Tombstone that's just way better than a Goblin Hut is? I don't know. That's just my opinion anyway. I'll see you guys when we find the third game. Okay, here we go. We found it. So, we got Cage in our starting hand. I do like seeing that because we can just, you know... have solid defense ready if he wants to pressure. Okay, he's just going to go Valkyrie, so we'll go Mega Minion. Maybe he's going to set up for some type of push now with it. We'll see. Okay, yeah, he goes Mega Knight. So this Cage here is going to be great, and then we can Golden Knight if I need to, but I don't know if I will because the Mega Minion's already up. Yeah, that's going to be some great defense. That was a weird... Okay, I'm just going to go Bar Barrel because that Inferno does have a lot of health on it still. Okay, so we'll just go Golden Knight here. And then I'm going to do something kind of weird. I know I said you want to play kind of passive, but his Inferno Drag's out of cycle, and he spent so much Elixir. So I'm going to try to punish him right now. I think we can get some really good damage. So yeah, he goes for his own Golden Knight. I have Tornado ready, but I don't think I want to use it here. Oh, wait, actually I do. Yeah, let's kill the Scarby and then dash now. Oh, wow, it wasn't close enough to the tower. That's weird. I was pretty sure that Golden Knight was within 6 tiles of the tower, and it dashes within 6 tiles, so I'm very confused why that didn't dash on top of the tower. I was pretty sure it was going to, but, you know, the Golden Knight is very inconsistent sometimes. I think you guys can agree with me there. Like, there's sometimes where you don't think it's going to dash on top of everything, and then it actually does, so I just don't know sometimes. It's weird. So we'll just go Baby Drag here. His tower's in Lightning Tornado range, so I don't even need to really do anything else except just defend whatever he does. So that was obvious he was going to do the dash. So yeah, the Baby Drag's coming in. He's going to have to address it unless he is fine giving up his tower. Yeah, it looks like he is, so... Okay, Balloon. I'm going to Lightning this, and that'll not even get death damage because the Baby Drag actually helps out. Perfect. So yeah, weird deck. Mega Knight, Balloon, Golden Knight. Combination doesn't make much sense if you ask me. We'll go Bar Barrel here. And yeah, we're just basically... I mean, it's over at this point. Just good defense and we're fine. Just gonna go Mega Knight, okay. Just do that. Cage. Wow, it took out every single skeleton. Jeez. I don't even know how many things it dashes into. I know there's a limit, there has to be, but I don't know what it is. There's no point in activating the king, but I'll just do it to, you know, just for the heck of it. I mean, it's always nice to get a king tower activation to me. It just looks cool, you know? Alright. Easy. Too easy, to be honest. Hopefully we get more of a challenge. I mean, this is just too easy. But, you know, obviously, we're only 3 games into this. It's about to get a lot more difficult. Let's actually go ahead and claim our masteries. Why not? Wow, I didn't realize. I haven't used Golem yet. That's weird. I haven't used the Golem yet since the masteries came out. That's crazy. I guess I just don't run it a lot. Maybe it was because it was end of the season on ladder and I just didn't want to use it then. I don't know. Either way, here we go. Game 4. So, alright. No Cage in our starting hand, but we do have Tornado. So if he descends in like something like Hog first play of the game or Royal Hogs even, we can just go ahead and activate the King Tower easily. If he's not going to do anything though, I'm fine just relaxing here for a little bit. I mean, there's no rush. I could just to get things going so you guys don't have to wait. You know, I could just cycle a Mega Minion, and honestly, I'm fine taking the risk. I don't really care because, you know, it's just cycling a Mega Minion. Oh, and at the same time, he decided to go Zappies anyway, so I guess that works. Zappies means it's probably either going to be that RG Zappies deck, or it could be Recruits Hogs, but with him having the Fisherman, I would of course assume it's going to be RG. So this isn't actually an amazing matchup because the Giant Skeleton, Fisherman, and the Zappies get a lot of value because Lightning in general doesn't do very good at all against Zappy decks. So this could be, yeah, a little hard, especially if he knows what he's doing and he plays well. I guess we'll kind of see what happens. I really don't want to have to Lightning that, so I hope the Golden Knight can take care of it. Yeah, it actually does pretty well. I'm happy with that. That Hunter was kind of aggressive. We gotta push the RG off of the okay, good. It only gets a little bit of damage. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do anything until double. It's so risky, I think. Unless, yeah, we shouldn't. I think we just have to wait. It would just... Yeah, so let's just wait a little longer. I don't think I should cycle a Golem right now. You know what? Actually, I'm going to. I just changed my mind. Yeah, because he just went Giant Skeleton in the back. It's the perfect time because his RG also isn't in cycle. He needs to play 1 or 2 more cards, and he just played an expensive card, so it's the best time to do it. So yeah, it's definitely fine. He's going to set up defense here, it looks like. He's not even going to play his RG. Let's see if he gives us lightning value. No, he doesn't. Ooh, actually, I could have played a lightning on that. Okay, perfect. That's perfect usage there of that Tornado Golden Knight combination. So make sure you guys take note of that because that's a very important play to do. I think in those types of situations, the way to win this matchup is by doing things like that, basically. Okay, that's a lightning. I don't know why he gave me that value. Thank you, though. I don't know what he was thinking there. That wasn't very smart. Also, why is he using his Zappies on offense? Like, yeah, okay, this guy, I'm going to tell you right now, this guy did not play very well. We could also just Tornado the Fisherman in. Yeah, okay, that guy... I'm just going to say right now, that is not an easy matchup. He just didn't play that correctly. But with that being said, I also did a very nice play there with that Tornado Golden Knight, and that's how you know, often, like, outplay those types of matchups. And maybe I'm going a little too far when I say that's, like, a really bad, you know, really bad matchup. I do think there's no way Golem has matchup there. If anything, it might be, like, close to even, but I just can't possibly see how that's good for Golem when he has Hunter, Fisherman, Zappies, and then also just the Giant Skeleton itself can be kind of annoying, especially when I'm defending it. But anyway, onwards to the next one here. I don't have Cage, but I do have Barbaro, which is not bad starting the game off with, because unless they have log bait, they can't really punish you for just cycling a bar barrel. So I'm going to do it, because if he was running log bait, he probably would have already done something. Okay, I can actually activate the king tower on that, and I'm going to try to, because if he's using graveyard, it might actually be GG if we get it off, but... Okay, we actually messed up the king activation. Occasionally I do against baby drags. I don't know why. Because it really shouldn't be too difficult, but I don't know, I guess. Yeah, occasionally I mess it up. The other bad news is this isn't a good matchup either, because he has Inferno Drag, and Bowler's quite a good answer to Golem pushes. But with that being said, we definitely can still win. It was just not the best start, clearly. But yeah, I shouldn't have done that Tornado. I was hoping he had Graveyard, and then on top of that, I messed it up, so it was just not a good play at all. I think if he takes my right tower, it's over. And the problem is I just used my cage, so we're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, this is not good. I'm gonna go Golden Knight, though. Interesting that he's deciding to... Oh, he missed the freeze. It didn't... Like, it didn't hit the tower. That was weird. So we could... Yeah, we could definitely win this. It seems like he's making some mistakes. I'm gonna Lightning this, because I just don't have any way to take out that Inferno Drag if I don't play a Lightning on it. He has a Skarmy, so... What does he have a Skarmy in for? Yeah, we could come back. I feel like we definitely can. Let's just do this. Ooh, bad freeze. Yeah, he's making some mistakes. I also don't know why he isn't just going for the right lane. Like, it's weird that he is going for the left lane when he has way more damage in the right. So it's just kind of strange. I don't understand that exactly. I definitely am going to Lightning that. Okay, again, not the best freeze because he didn't freeze the king tower. Still gets a shot though, but... I don't know. This is going to be pretty close. We can't really get a golem to the tower if he plays well, so I'm just trying to... Okay, there's the balloon. Golden Knight. I'm gonna Lightning this, I think, just because then we just need... Oh my gosh, how did the Golden Knight... How was it locked on the tower when the Skarmy was there? That's actually crazy. Okay, yeah, wow. And I realized I didn't play a single Golem that whole game. That's what I'm talking about. Decks that have Inferno Drag are... It's really annoying to try to break through that, and when you're in a situation like that where you lose like almost the entirety of your tower, you can't really Golem because they're just gonna spam you and they're gonna take one of your towers, and if he took one of my towers, I would have lost, and I knew that, so I had to like play differently and win with my support cards. So we ended up making it happen because the Golden Knight is just a really good... I feel like it's a really good pressure card that is, if your opponent doesn't know how to defend it correctly, it's yeah, I mean, it's just going to be a problem for them. So, he's going to just ignore that bar barrel. Okay, so he's probably using something pretty expensive because most of the time someone doesn't usually ignore a bar barrel because that's, I mean, it's a lot of damage just to give up like that. So I'm just going to go cage here. So he's got Fire Spirit Wall Breakers. Maybe he's using Drill Inferno. So Inferno obviously is very good against the Golem, but luckily we do have Lightning, so we can still break through, especially in Double Elixir. This is the type of matchup where we need to be very passive because in single, there's no way you can Golem Lightning and get a Golem to the tower when the opponent has an Inferno. He actually has a Mighty Miner. Okay. So I think we just need a dash here. It'll... Oh, okay. Let's just do this. I kind of have to overspend. It's unfortunate, but if I didn't do that, I would have taken so much damage. I'm just going to do the dash here. Okay, good. We... Oh, nice. That was really clutch, that dash. He's going to have to... Yeah, he had to spend so much elixir. I think this is... No, not time to Golem yet. We just need to wait. This is definitely a matchup where you need to wait to Golem, because if I Golem, he's just going to spam me so much in the opposite lane and probably take my tower pretty easily. And I don't want to risk that because I actually don't have a single counter to the Goblin Drill. So I realize if you want to use this deck and you don't on ladder and you don't have the Golden Knight, definitely try the Dark Prince because you'll have a much better chance against Goblin Drill, that's for sure. Even though I don't think Goblin Drill is a horrible matchup because I think in double and triple you can overwhelm them, but it would just make it way less annoying, that's for sure. Okay, why is he going for a drill in the same lane that... That was weird. I don't know why he did that, but anyway. This is definitely going to be a good push because we have so much support coming in. Let's do the Golden Knight dash. I think that will actually dash on the tower. I could be wrong, though. Oh my gosh, what even just happened? It didn't even go for the cannon. I don't know what happened, but I'll take it. I'm going to lightning this. Look at the Golden Knight. It got so much damage. And that's basically tower down if I just cycle back to another lightning. Yeah, wow. Just one push. Just one push is all you need sometimes. It's just... Especially against cycle decks, it's so hard for them to deal with it. Like Hog Cycle, you know, Mortar Cycle. And that's why Golem is making a comeback, because there's so much Mortar in this meta. Like that Mortar Archer Queen deck, this deck does quite good against because they just can't defend the push in double and triple elixir. So... We're halfway through this grand challenge. You know, honestly hasn't been really any difficulties so far. Hopefully it stays that way, but it will get, you know, more challenging as we get further into it. I'll see you guys when we find the 7th game. All right, here we go. So, okay, unfortunately, wow, that's so unlucky. He went Hog first play, and I didn't have a Cage or a Tornado in cycle. That's so unfortunate. Obviously, this game, you know, like, as you guys know, you know, is not rigged, but sometimes doesn't it kind of like feel that way, because that's so unlucky. The fact that he had Hog in his starting hand, but I'm not given the Tornado or the Cage. Like, that's a little bit ridiculous, but, you know, that's, I guess, how it works sometimes, unfortunately. Luckily, now we have the Tornado, so he's not going to get another free Hog hit when I don't have any good answer in rotation, but... If we lose this game and we lose by, like, a few hundred, that's going to be pretty sad, honestly. So hopefully we can come back, because I get kind of annoyed when I lose just because of getting starting handed. Okay, he's going to cannon. So you know what? I think I'm actually going to Golem, because he doesn't have his Hog yet in cycle, and that cannon's going to expire by the time the Golem gets there, so he's going to have to cycle a lot of cards to get back to another cannon. Okay, good skeletons on his end, actually. That was well played. He predicted that I was going to do the dash. Will my Barbarrel be able to reach the Musk? I think it will. Okay, nice. That's really good. I'm just going to cage this. Barbarrel. Okay, let's see if he defends this. No, he doesn't. So, or defends the Musk, I meant. Like, catches it. But he does defend the Golem pretty easily. As expected, single elixir, it's quite easy for the 2.6 player to defend the Golem push. However, that... Oh, wow. Goblin Brawler getting that much damage? That's not something you expect. When the 2.6 player has, like, Ice Golem skeletons and, like, you know, every cycle card in the books, I don't know how that's possible to get that to the tower. So, I think he messed something up there, that's for sure. Unless his cycle was just so messed up, I don't know what happened, but... Time to Golem. Let's Golden Knight. That Ice Golem's close to the tower, so let's see if we can... no, he defends it well. So he's defending the Golden Knights like nothing, but a Goblin Brawler somehow reaches the tower? I don't get that. I really feel like that should be the other way around if you guys ask me, but who knows. Anyway, let's just lightning this because we're getting tower damage, we're killing the Musk, and it's going to force more elixir out of him to defend the Golem. And then, yeah, once again, just Tornado the Hog to the King Tower. We have 2 counters to it, so if he doesn't mess up my cycle, it's so easy for me to stop. How did that activate the King Tower? Did he just, like, get lucky, or was that planned? He's making a lot of mistakes, so I can't tell if he just got lucky or if he was actually trying to do that. Like, I genuinely have no idea at this point. I just don't know. He's played good, but he's played bad at the same time. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, he's made a lot of mistakes, but he's also done some smart plays. Like, the King activation. So I don't know. You guys tell me, did he play good or play bad? I really don't know. It's like he did both at the same time. I don't even know how that's possible. But 7-0. I'm glad I didn't lose that one. I would have been pretty upset because he got like a free, almost 1,000 damage at the beginning, and there wasn't even anything I could do about it. So we came back from that really nicely. Alright, so I'm liking the starting hand we have here. Golem, Cage, Golden Knight, Mega Minion. Prince is a little annoying. We don't have a great answer to that. Really, Golden Knight and, like, Cage are the only things, or even just using a Golem to kind of tank for it, but I guess we'll try to make it work here. Okay, so he's got Spear Gobs, so he might be using some, like, bait deck with... Maybe he has... Oh, maybe it's this Goblin Giant bait deck, the one with bats, I think, and Fireball. I think I've seen this before. It's not something people use a lot, but that's what it's looking like. I don't know what else it could possibly be. Okay, let's just... I was gonna activate the King Tower, but I realized since the Brawler was helping out, I think the Miner would have lost too much of its health. So since he has Miner, I don't think he has Goblin Giant. He's probably using... Or if he does, then he doesn't have a big spell, I feel like. Otherwise, his cycle would get really awkward. So yeah, let's just go Golden Knight here. Do the dash, and then see how he defends this. Dark Prince. I probably have to go Cage, so let's just do that. Okay, he played in the safe spot, so I can't activate the King Tower. I do think I have to Bar Barrel here. Just to help the Goblin. Yeah, I think I just have to play passive like this until double. There's too much spam, and if I Golem, he's just gonna rush the other lanes. So these are the games, when someone's running a spam deck, you have to be really, really careful to not Golem until it's safe. It's very, yeah, important that you don't Golem too early. It can cost you the game. I'm just waiting for him to cycle his Prince, and as soon as he does that, I'm gonna Golem into it. I can't Golem in the other lane, even though the Prince does decent against the Golem. I have to have it, like, help protect. Let's go Baby Drag here. This is a really nice push, actually. I'm gonna Lightning this. Yeah, that's really good value. Maybe I shouldn't have Lightning the tower. I should have just Lightning the support cards. It could have been better. But, oh wow, the Minion Horde pretty much completely died. That's great. We could just Golem again. He goes Prince to the other lane. If he goes for a... Well, if he goes for a Prince with that Dark Prince, this could actually be difficult to stop. I'm gonna Tornado all this. Okay, perfect. Baby Drag. Ooh, that should line up if he doesn't play something to distract it. He does, but it's still nice. That's GG. We just have to go... Wait, actually, I don't know if it's enough. I don't want to risk it. I was thinking that Tornado and Lightning's enough, but I actually don't think it is. Wait. Oh, it's exactly enough. Wow. But is he gonna try to Lightning block? Can he Lightning block? I don't think so. He only could with the Minion Horde, I think, because he doesn't have a Goblin Gang. Yeah, he can't. Let's do it. Nice. It's exactly enough. That's crazy. Alright, yeah, strange deck. You can see, even at, 7 wins in a GC, you sometimes get these decks, like, that you've never seen before. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So now we're at 8 wins where... Yeah, this is where I used to record Grand Challenge videos here. So we'll see if we can get the, last 4 games down in this Grand Challenge. So far, yeah, it's been so good. But, now we're going to play against some better opponents, so we have to, yeah, focus. Okay, he's going to go for a minor. Oh my gosh. Do you guys get so annoyed when people go for a minor that's not in the safe spot, but you don't have your Tornado in cycle? That happened last game, too. Like, these guys just... It's kind of like that Hog game when they go Hog first play, you don't have Tornado. They get, like, very lucky that your cycle isn't good. Otherwise, you could take advantage of them doing a bad placement for, like, the minor, for example. But, it is what it is. I guess nothing you can really do about it. How is that... Okay, the Skeleton King is kind of broken. That's... Jeez, how did it get that much damage? I mean, the Baby Dragon's a splash card, so I was... I was pretty certain that it wasn't gonna... do, like, 700 damage to my tower. Jeez, man. I mean, had I known that, I probably would have, played something else. But, jeez. Alright, well, I'm gonna Golem, I guess. Okay, that was a bad minor. All that really does is give my Tornado more value, because I would have Tornadoed anyway, but basically, instead of me getting an even trade with the Tornado, I get a +3 trade because of that. Okay, we have to really pray that our Golden Knight just gets a ton of value here. Please kill the Dark Gob. Woo! Whew. Golden Knight, man. Whew. That's some crazy stuff I just witnessed. Wow. Wow. That was insane. Wow. Would have been awesome if that Golden Knight dashed on that Dark Goblin there, but I feel like that would have been too much to ask for at that point after seeing how much value it got before. I'm not even gonna complain. I'm not even gonna complain. Alright, definitely time to Golem up. He just overcommitted. So you even see the oops come out from him. He knows he overspent, so we're just gonna Golden Knight here. Obviously he's gonna activate the ability, so we'll probably go ahead and Bar Barrel. I'm going to Baby Drag too, just in case, because these bats are looking a little scary here. And this probably should be GG, because I'm going to Lightning the... Yeah, perfect. He plays them next to each other. And, yeah, that's going to be it. So, yeah, I'll take it. Weird deck that he was running. Well, this isn't going to take it yet, but obviously it's going to put us in Lightning range, which I'm pretty confident we can get back to in time. Let's just go Golden Knight, Bar Barrel, and then we're back to the Lightning. Could he Lightning block? That's always the question I gotta ask myself. I don't think so. Like, unless he whips out, like, a card like he didn't use the whole game, like a Minion Horde or something, but I knew that, Skeleton Army obviously wasn't gonna, like, that doesn't have enough health to... I think it has like 100 health or something, and the tower had like 180, so yeah, 9-0 right now, just 3 more to go to get this 12. Maybe we could even get 12-0, that would be really nice. Add another 12-0 to the books. I don't know how many 12-0s I have, but probably most of the Grand Challenges I win aren't 12-0s. I would say maybe only like 30-40% of them are. I probably do typically drop a game or two when I win my Grand Challenges. I mean, going 12-0 is obviously, yeah, a lot harder than going, like, 12-2. I mean, like, duh. So, I don't know, if this guy's gonna do anything besides cycling a Zap, but, I'm perfectly, I'm perfectly content just waiting here. I mean, I have Cage, Golden Knight, and Cycle. I feel like I have everything I need if he wants to, come at me with something. And I also have Golem, so if we do just wait it out, I could just Golem, in the back when we get into double elixir. So I'm fine with this. I'm just gonna wait. I'll just wait the 50 seconds. I think it's the best thing to do in this situation. So, yeah. I hope he has... Well, I shouldn't say I hope he has lava, because I don't know if this counters every single lava deck, but I do know, like, this does really good against lava clone. But some lava decks, this could be tricky. I don't know. It's hard to say. That lava flying machine deck with Tombstone might not be easy, because the flying machine skeleton drags get a lot of value against lightning, but they do bad against fireball, obviously. All right, time to Golem. Couple seconds till double elixir. We got Cage and Cycle, so if he... oh boy, so it's Sparky, it looks like. That mini P.E.K.K.A... Okay, good, it's going for the Golem. I'm actually really happy about that, because if it didn't, that would have been a serious problem. Alright, so... Sparky's a pretty interesting matchup, I'd say. I don't know if it's, like, necessarily a bad matchup, but it's quite interesting, to say the least. The issue is his mini P.E.K.K.A is obnoxious. Okay, I don't know why he did that, though. I feel like he would have been better off. Okay, that's really unlucky. I don't know how the Sparky shot the Brawler. I was pretty certain it was going to shoot the Cage. Yeah, this might be a loss here, actually, unless something, something crazy happens, like a good Golden Knight, or we get a really good counter push, because we can't Golem anymore. If I Golem, I think we're gonna like lose our tower, because I can't defend his pushes after going Golem. So yeah, we're gonna need to win this with our Golden Knight and like the baby dragon, and then try to just have like really good defense here. I'm gonna Cage because I'm not sure if that Giant's gonna get a hit or not. Yeah, he's just cycling spells. I have a feeling we're just gonna get spelled out here, sadly. He just got too much damage from that one push, and it was really unlucky that that Sparky connected. If you guys remember that push I was talking about. Yeah, he's just spell cycling. Jeez. Yeah, this sucks, but, you know, what can you do? Unless, nah, I think we're done. Yeah, man. Well, hold on. He's actually spending... Okay, hold up. Let's go Golem. Yeah, maybe we got something going here. Hold on. Let's Tornado the mini P.E.K.K.A away. Wait, that's not enough. I think he might have just threw. There's no way he just threw this, right? How? I don't know how he lost that. Okay. All he had to do was... That was a bad Giant, I think. That's what cost him, because that allowed me to counter push. Wow, okay. I mean, I'll take it. I was pretty sure I was going to lose that, but that shows, you know, with this kind of deck, you know, don't give up, because in triple elixir, this is really where this deck shines. I mean, it's the worst in single, if that wasn't obvious, and then double and triple just keeps getting better, and it, yeah, you know, you definitely have more of a chance against, you know, those type of, well, really, like, any kind of deck, not just, like, what I just played against, but cycle decks, obviously, you know, that's pretty much a given. I mean, Golem, of course, is going to do better against cycle as the match progresses. So, all right, 10-0 now, just 2 more to go. So, again, kind of like the last game, I'm perfectly fine just waiting here. I mean, we have Golem and Cage in our starting hand. I would rather not, you know, cycle Golden Knight or Mega Minion. Like, really, what's the point? Because if this deck does better in double and triple elixir, why do I want to make the first move in single, especially if it costs me? Because what if I... So, Zap, could it be Sparky again? Possibly. It could also be Lava, right? Maybe a couple other things. But, okay, Minor. So, yeah, I'd lean towards it being Lava at this point, but it could also be Giant, you know? But instead of it being, like, Giant Sparky, like Giant Double Prince, but the Baby Drag comes out, so I'd think that it's probably Lava if I had to say. Night Witch. Huh, yeah. Guess it is some sort of Lava variation. Probably one I haven't seen in a while, because he has, yeah, the Night Witch and Baby Drag, so this should be interesting. So we'll just Barbell this here. And if he goes Lava, I'll just Golem. Same lane. Now, this could be hard if he has Inferno Drag, which there's a good chance he does. If he doesn't have the Inferno Drag, though, this isn't that difficult. If he has it, though, we might even have a bad matchup. So that really goes... Wait, could I actually push the Golem out of range of the Inferno Drag? Oh, that was smart. Wow. Yeah, I like had a feeling that was going to work, and it actually worked really well. Nice. If only it could have been done a little sooner. It already lost so much of its health, but it was still worth it, it looks like. I mean, look at all that damage we're getting. I can't at all complain with that. Wow. Let's get a lightning down for this Baby Drag and Night Witch. Golden Knight here. Let's obviously do the dash to try to get it out of here. I don't know, this defense is going to be a little sketchy, I think, but... Ooh, that was a bad zap, because the Inferno Drag was actually locked on the support cards and not the Minor, so that zap didn't really accomplish anything. I'm going to Golem, because he played the Inferno Drag... Like, and he didn't space everything out properly, so this is actually really good. If the Golem can just get, like, one shot, I wonder if that's enough. Wow, yeah, let's go, nice. Wow, that was, yeah, that was a close game. You know what, out of all the games, I think I'm really happy with how I played that one, because we kind of, at the very beginning of the game, did a really nice outplay. Did you see the Golden Knight, like, shoving the Golem? You can also do that with, like, Electro Giant or, like, really any unit. Use the Golden Knight to push it, and we managed to reset the Inferno Drag. So the Golem reached the tower, and we got, like, so much damage at the beginning of the game. I'm really happy about that. I was, like, thinking, like, that could work, and it worked, yeah, really well. All right, so 11-0. Let's try to close this out. If we win this game, clean 12-0. All right, here we go against Escanar. So... 12-0 if we win this. And the best part is if I lose, I have 2 more lives. So, I mean, as you can imagine, I'm not really, you know, worried right now. Like, I mean, do you see me? Do I look like I'm scared? No, of course not. I'm, you know, feeling pretty confident in case you were wondering. So, yeah, I mean, I'm, you know, it's like even if I lose, it's like whatever, you know. It's basically like the situation we're in right now. So Giant coming down first play. I mean, okay, so looking like Double Prince or Giant Graveyard. Giant Graveyard could be a little obnoxious just because I don't have many Graveyard answers besides the, okay, he's got Wizard. Well... alright, well... This could be kind of annoying if he's using Pump, because I just used my Lightning. So... Yep. Yeah, this... Alright, this could be a little bit of a problem here. I think he's running... Yeah, he's running Sparky. The one with, yeah, Pump, yeah, there's the Sparky. Yeah, I don't know, because that Sparky game that we had just a couple games ago was really stressful, so I don't know how I'm feeling about this. And yeah, it's gonna be GG. I don't think that this is very easy, to be honest. I mean, I don't know, just based off of that, I don't really think it's that good, to be honest, but, yeah, I don't think we're gonna come back from this, I can tell you that. Yeah, this is annoying because of the rage, too. That actually might alone be the main factor why this is more challenging than the other Sparky game, because the other Sparky game, he had arrows, which get literally no value. So, I don't know, it's a little annoying. And we also, I wouldn't say it's starting handed, but he did kind of screw us over with that elixir collector because I was forced to use... Alright, we're going to have to use this emote a little bit against this guy because he's BMing us. We just got to, you know, assert our dominance. Even though we lost, you know, we do have a couple of emotes that he probably doesn't have. So at least we got that going for us. So yeah, as you can tell, you know, I'm still, you know, feeling pretty confident, still kind of cocky, you know, whatever you call it, because we have 2 more lives. I mean, there's no chance I'm gonna lose 2 times in a row. Like, let's be honest here. It's just not gonna happen. It actually would be 3 times in a row because I lost that one. It's not gonna happen. Like, I mean, really, like, it's just not gonna happen. All right. So here we go. Let's you know, let's get it. No more messing around, losing to some you know, Sparky deck, Sparky Rage Pump. I've seen that before. Yeah, that deck is kind of toxic. Alright, we're going Baby Drag here. So Dark Prince Bats, could it be similar to that minor Dark Prince Bats deck we were playing against? I don't know, because it's kind of looking like that right now. Fisherman? Well, Fisherman typically means RG, but... Okay, we'll just go Mega Minion. I was really tempted to Golem, but I feel like it's quite risky to do that until I know, like, what his support cards are. Because, I don't know, I just don't think it would be a good idea. Maybe I could have, but I prefer to play this, as you can tell, kind of passively in single. It's just, I think it's smart, because one bad Golem can easily cost you the game with this kind of deck. So, I'll cycle Baby Drag, I think it's fine. It's gonna go Mother Witch, okay. He fireballs this. Okay, RG. Ooh, great Tornado. Nice, because the bats got hit too. So... let's just do the dash. Alright, we're getting towards a good time to Golem, I think. I'm just gonna cage first. Just have to wait for the perfect moment and get into that, like... Oh, I think this is it. Like, this lightning here is good. And then after this sequence, we... Wait, let's Golden Knight here. I think get one down first. Ooh, this is great. Let's do this. Golem to tank, and then we have the Brawler coming in. And even though that Fisherman pulled the Golem, it's not good value because the other tower wasn't helping out. The Fisherman wasn't in the middle. It was just played, like, next to, his right tower, so the left tower wasn't helping out, so sometimes it's fine to Golem into a Fisherman like that. It really depends on the situation. I'm gonna Golem here, actually. Those bats are just gonna die. Okay, the Golem didn't even get pulled into the other lane, so that wasn't, like, a great Fisherman. Okay, definitely Mega Minion into the RG. Mega Minion's a pretty good tank killer. Ooh, that's a lightning. If he doesn't... Wow, yeah, that's amazing value. Ooh, nice. He messed up that defense against the Golden Knight. So we just cage here. I don't even need to Tornado. Let's just get a counter push off of this. And this should probably be GG. I don't know if right here it will be GG, but he's really low on Elixir. Okay, he tried to predict the dash. Yeah, this is it. We won no matter what, I think. Whether we take his tower or not, there's no way he's going to be able to get the damage he needs, I think. Unless I really mess up my defense, but he needs to get, like, at least 3 RG hits, and that's not going to happen unless I make a mistake. Okay, and that's just asking me to go Golem at the bridge if he's going to do that. Let's predict his Fisherman. Oh, wow. Okay, actually, okay, I have to give him that. Out of all the Fishermen in the game, that was easily his best placement. All the ones he did before that were not good, but that one was very, very good. That's what I'm talking about. When I say pull the Golem into the other lane, that's a perfect representation of that, what he did right there. So there we go. We are able to get the win, which is going to include the Grand Challenge. Unfortunately, we didn't get the 12-0. You know, in my opinion, that game we lost, I don't even think it's a bad matchup. I just think we, like, and I know, like, if I sound salty or what, but the thing is, I'm not salty. Like, I don't really care. I still won the Grand Challenge, but I have to admit, like, I'm going to say it might sound like an excuse, but it's true. I think we just got a really unlucky start. He kind of spammed us at the bridge, and I was forced to use my lightning. And then if you use your only counter to the Elixir Collector, and then they play it right after, you don't have it in cycle, they're just going to get a massive Elixir advantage, which is basically what just happened. And, you know, we went into, you know, basically, like, double Elixir just being, you know, so low on Elixir, or just, you know, just overwhelmed us, basically. So, but yeah, you know, we got the 12. That's all that matters. I guess just getting 12-0, it's unfortunate I can't get it because I can't, you know, for the clickbait in the title say, you know, 12-0. But, you know, whatever. 12 is a 12, right? No matter what the record is, even if it's not as satisfying. But either way, hope you guys did end up enjoying the video. Let me know, you know, like I said, what deck you guys would like to see me complete a full Grand Challenge with next. I can use, I would say, nearly any deck that is considered somewhat viable to get 12 wins. If you guys ask me to run some troll deck, chances are I probably can't, but any legitimate deck, I'm pretty certain I can get 12 wins with it. So just, you know, leave your suggestions below, and I'll try to do a variety of things, you know, over the course of the time I decided to do these full Grand Challenge videos, which will probably be for a while if you guys enjoy them. So make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.